Hey y'all, welcome back to Memaw's house. Peaches are in season, and I thought I'd do a recipe today of a peach biscuit. So we're going to start by peeling our peaches. And y'all know peaches are easier to peel once you put them down in some boiling water for about 5 minutes and then flash them over into some ice cold water, which makes it easy for that peeling to come off. So I'm going to get my peaches peeled. I only have two here, but I'm going to get them peeled and then we'll get to making our peach biscuits. Now that the peaches have been peeled, it's time to go ahead and make the biscuits. I'll include the ingredients down in the description box as per usual, and I'll put them up here on the screen as well. So the first thing going in is 2.5 cups of self-rising flour. Now you can use all-purpose flour, but you must include 4 teaspoons of baking powder and a teaspoon of salt. That automatically comes with the self-rising flour, so let's use the self-rising flour. But we'll get that into the bowl. We're also going to use 2 teaspoons of sugar. I'm going to sift that over in the bowl, and then we'll get our butter cut in and put into the flour as well. We're going to use a stick of butter. Now, while I'm getting my butter chopped up, I want to thank you all for joining me in my kitchen today and welcome all of the new subscribers that we have gotten in the last couple of weeks. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being part of the family over here at Memaw's house. So I'm going to cut my butter. We're going to get this put into cubes and put into the flour. Now, this recipe can be used to serve for breakfast, like a bowberry biscuit. Y'all know bowberry biscuits. They're just biscuits with some kind of berry in it that they serve over there at Bojangles. They are delicious, but I'm not real sure about those berries. Anyway, they're like a bowberry biscuit with peaches, because peaches are in season, like I said before. And you can also serve it as a dessert. If you have your peaches, you put a little bit of the leftover cut up peaches and some whipped topping on this biscuit. It's like a strawberry shortcake, but with peaches. Delicious. Anyway, I've chopped up my butter, and now it's time to cut up my peaches. I want to cut those into bite-sized pieces so that it can be able to be incorporated into the dough when it's time. These peaches are nice and tender and very juicy, and we can smell them. If you can smell your peach, and just from this distance, you know it's good and sweet. So I don't have to put any added sugar on these peaches. If the peach is not as sweet as you'd like, you can certainly add sugar, but we're not adding any sugar. We want the freshness of the peach to come through. So let's get these peaches in a bowl, and then we'll mix up our biscuits. I'm going to use my pastry cutter to get this butter cut into the flour. Cutting in simply means, for those of you who are new cooks, cutting in simply means that you're going to break this butter up and coat it with the flour until it comes into small bite-sized, not even bite-sized, but pea-sized pieces. So we're going to use our pastry cutter and get this cut up. You can use a fork. You can even use your hands, but be careful if you use your hands because the butter may melt under the warmth of your hands. So I like to do mine with either a fork or a pastry cutter. Anyway, we're going to get this cut in, and you'll see me clean my pastry cutter a couple of times so that that butter can get chopped into smaller pieces. We don't want them too small because we want our biscuit to be nice and flaky. Anyway, I'm going to do this, and then we'll get our milk, a cup of milk put in. Okay, so in goes the milk, and we'll get this blended in together just until it's mixed by hand. Now I'm finished working this biscuit. I'm just going to push it together on a floured surface because we don't want to overwork our biscuits. That makes our biscuits tough and they don't rise as well. So let's get this done and get our peaches in. You'll notice I did not add a lot of peaches. I added about 1/4 cup of peaches, maybe 1/3 cup of peaches, because the peaches are very moist. I don't want them to make my biscuits doughy. I want them to make my biscuits nice and moist. Now I've added a little bit of flour because it's sticking to my hands. And we're going to press this together so that we can get that into a round and start to cut out our biscuits. Now I've patted my dough out into about a half an inch high round. And I'm going to use my cookie cutter to cut these biscuits out. Before I cut my biscuits out, I'm going to quickly prepare my cast iron skillet. And this is, let me get this flour out of here. This is my 12-inch cast iron skillet. I'm going to spray some Pam in it. If I had some extra butter laying around, I would have put that in there instead. But I didn't feel like going out to get some butter, and there that is. Anyway, let's go ahead and get these cut and put into the cast iron skillet. Now, you know, over here at Memaw's house, I'm not letting this dough go to waste. So let's push this together and make our, what we call a hoe cake. I don't know how they came up with the name, but that's what it is, and that's what I call it. So let's get it all pushed together and made into a biscuit. See how you can just do it right quick. I got to make a little room from the other biscuits with the other biscuits, and we'll get this in the pan. Now, we bake our biscuits at a pretty high temperature because we want the biscuits to be crispy on the outside and fluffy on the inside. If we bake it at a low temperature, it makes the biscuits dry out. We don't want our biscuits dry. We want them moist. And, you know, we don't like dry cakes. We don't like dry biscuits. So I'm going to put it into a 450-degree oven, and it'll bake for about 15 minutes. So our biscuits are ready. Let's go ahead and pull them out. It smells fabulous in here. And we're going to get some butter put on top. Okay, so we brushed the butter on. Now it's time to serve our biscuit. Now, y'all know I need a little butter on my biscuit. I don't know what nobody else do, but I like a little butter on my biscuit. These biscuits came out very flaky, and I like mine flaky. So the top is crispy, and the inside is nice and flaky. Look at that. Now I got to taste that. That was good. The peaches are there. You can't see them from the camera, but I can see them with the naked eye. So the peaches are there, and I'm going to add a few more peaches on top of mine. Because if you like a little jelly or some honey, that would be good too. Now, I know my Peyton will want to eat hers like a dessert. So she's going to probably add a little whipped topping. But thank y'all so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you give this recipe a try. Thank you all for subscribing, and don't forget to comment. Y'all be blessed. Bye.